What's up? What's up? What's up? FB, Twitter. You see me on the internet. What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. We're gonna jump right into this. Let me just invite some of my folks on here. How to spot a credit repair scam. This is what we're talking about. We're gonna make this real quick. But I'm sure you probably noticed you've seen a lot of people talking about credit repair and fix your credit. And there's a lot of businesses and places popping up all over the place, helping you to repair your credit. There's a good reason for this because there's a lot of people with bad or underperforming credit scores and profiles, and there's some simple things that you can do to repair it. But ultimately, what I'm going to show you is that the biggest fixer of your own credit is you. Now, so that's ultimately the conclusion I hope that you get from this video. But there's a lot of people out here that offer to erase negative items off your report, to completely wipe all the mistakes that you've done in the past. And can people actually do that? Well, it's not as simple as people make it out to be. I'm gonna just put it that way. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act in 1972, it gives you the consumer the option to challenge and review items on their credit reports with the three bureaus. And once those challenges are made, usually by letter, there's a period of 30 days that has to happen to verify any item on your report. And if it's not verified, then the item comes off. But that's a provision made for consumers. Now, there's a lot of people that claim that they can just go in there and wipe off anything off your report, charging hundreds of dollars a month. Maybe I've seen some people ask for $5, $6, $7, $8, anywhere from $500 to $800 up front to do credit repair. And the thing about that's just too expensive, man. I can't see it, especially from what I've learned from my partners, what I've learned from the provision that I've been working with. There's no way you should be paying that much for credit repair, because really the only thing anybody else can do for you is attack your payment history. And there's nothing $800 worth of stuff they can do, because all anybody can do for you is send off a challenge letter and wait the 30-day period of time. Anybody that tells you otherwise is lying to you. So that's number one, how you can spot a credit repair scam. Now you've got credit repair companies, you've got credit counseling services. The counseling service may have different products that help educate you about credit, that helps you make better decisions, that go about correcting and changing and bouncing back from some of the mistakes or situations you've had in the past. So you've got those companies, but then you've got just a lot of companies that charge an arm and a leg to do credit repair, and that's something you need to look out for. Now, you can't just go in and wipe anything off of your credit report through the bureaus. Like I said, there's a process. The challenge process has to happen according to the law. You can't just go in there and wipe anything you want off of your credit report. It's impossible to legally do. You have to go through the process. So anybody that tells you otherwise is lying to you. Now, some other practices that you may want to look out for. Anybody that tells you that, see, when you go to a service, they've got to inform you of all your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Thank you. They got to inform you of all your rights. They got to notify you of some of the things you can do for yourself. So if they encourage you not to talk to the bureaus yourself, then that's something else that you need to be wary of. If they encourage you to set up an EIN to start off a new credit profile, that's something else that you need to be wary of. So those are the three big things that identify credit repair scam. Is just not charging you high rates, claiming they can completely clean up your profile, when really you can do it yourself if you take advantage of the law. Number two, they encourage you not to talk to the bureaus themselves. And if they start telling you to do some crazy stuff like starting an EIN to completely start off with a new profile, those are very shady practices and you want to avoid them. But now you've probably seen me on my post of talking about credit repair and an opportunity. So how do I reconcile what I just taught you and what's on my profile? Well, the company that I'm working with, I'm going to show you. It's not, we realize that the only person that can fix your credit is yourself ultimately. Now, what I found, what I really love about this particular membership that I'm a part of, is it has an online credit repair course that not only gives you the know-how to clean up your and repair and rebuild your own credit, it actually gives you some of the, I remember how I taught you about the challenge letters that you can use. It gives you all those resources, a bunch of resources that you use. That way you can go in and do your own credit repair. And the cost of this membership is very low. I'm talking, you can do it for a one-time fee of $69.95 if you just want the course by itself, or if the membership is only $35 a month, and then you can start it for only $20 right now. But I'm gonna show you the difference of I'm gonna show you what you're gonna get with this. Now, like I said, this thing empowers you to do the work yourself, gives you the resources so you can do the work yourself, gives you the know-how. And if you sign up for the membership, it empowers you to not only deal with your credit history, but also your utilization. It shows you how you can lower the utilization. Well, it teaches you how to do that anyway, but it also empowers you. It shows you how you can take home more money to put towards that utilization. It also gives you insight on how to rebuild and start over your credit your credit scores, and rebuild your credit profile. So I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna just give you a quick tour. But ultimately, we're helping people rebuild their credit themselves. And one of the things I took away I was on a training this weekend, and the big takeaway I got from it is when you show somebody how to do something themselves, you show them how to benefit themselves, and you've showed them something more valuable than money. Wisdom's more valuable than silver and gold. So, but I'm gonna share my screen here real quick, just to get you. All right. Chrome tab. Make sure we're looking. All right. Actually, let me change how this looks. There we go. All right. So what you're seeing is an example. This is pretty much the online course I was telling you about. Now, this is just part of the membership that I was telling you about earlier, the income shifting membership, which we're running a promotion on right now. But anyway, this is the credit plan membership. And what you get is how you learn how to obtain your credit report and your credit scores. And what this does, it walks you through how you get your detailed credit report through Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. That way you can see and you know what you're dealing with regard to your credit situation. Next thing you get is how to read your credit report, how to dispute items on your report, how to remove negative payment history. Now, this teaches you how exactly, it gives you the resources, the dispute letters I was telling you about. No, gives you 4 rounds of dispute letters, plus there's some other letters dealing with medical collections, tax liens, other things like that. But what these letters do, all you have to do is put your information in, and you just go through the process. Now, there's no way I can guarantee you that all of your negative items are going to get removed. But a lot of times people are successful in getting things removed. I personally have had 4 different collections removed off the report. I've had a medical collection. I've had a friend of mine, she used one of these letters to get a medical collection off her report. My brother's had 4 items removed off of his report. I don't know if let's see who's watching here. I don't know if Bonnie's still watching. She's had a bunch of stuff removed off her report. And so, this product works. This system works. This education works. So, but I mean, I can't guarantee every person's going to get completely negative situation removed, because sometimes companies verify and then you just go through the process, and but this course teaches you what to do if items are verified. It teaches you how to do pay for deletes. It teaches you, all that stuff. So any situation you're going to be you're going to be ready for. You'll be ready for, and you can build your credit score. Now, let me go back. So here's some of the other modules: how to reduce your utilization using the income shifting strategy. Now, if you are working for a company or somebody, you're a W-4 employee, which most people are, not everybody, but most people are, you can employ this strategy to increase your take-home pay. And you can use that money towards reducing your debt, reducing your credit utilization, which will give you an increase in your credit score. How to add credit history. I have people asking me about that. This teaches you how to do a self-lender loan, or maybe a secure credit card if you're in a really bad situation, and start off and rebuilding your credit. So all that's in here. That's what you get. Plus, you get the income shifting strategy, and I definitely recommend it if you are looking to rebuild your credit. Some people like to have people. Let me stop sharing the screen here. Some people want to have someone else do it for them, and hey, the results, who knows what you're going to get. I've had people tell me all the time that they're not satisfied for what they paid. Now, some people have been satisfied for what they paid. So, but it could be expensive, it could be costly, and you can do this yourself. You ain't got to be triple OG certified accountant to repair your own credit. You just have to take control of your finances. And if you don't know, you just have to be willing to learn. And if you're willing to learn, I may have something that'll help you out. If not, there's a lot of resources out there that will teach you. So, but that's what I wanted to share with y'all. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the comments. Shout out to Bonnie Roberts. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me see here. I got an invite here. Let's see if anybody wants to come in. I may have a little free time here. So let me show you what else you get with this membership here. So this is all, well, I'm going to see if we can get someone on here. If not, I'll be closing this down in a few minutes. So I got another friend of mine. He's working on getting student loan collections removed off his credit report. So we're going to see how that happens. But I can tell you by myself, you know, when I first started learning and taking my credit pretty seriously, my scores are in the low 500s. And like I said, I had numerous collections. Things were going in the wrong direction. I was able to use the system to educate myself about credit. I used the letters that are in this program to remove 4 different collections. I used the income shifting strategy to basically keep my utilization down below 10%. And I actually had this I went through the whole course and learned how to rebuild, start new accounts. And starting those new accounts in combination with the income shifting strategy, I was able to increase my score 200 points. So, like I said, I can, you know, I recommend this program to. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments, or just if you're on YouTube or Twitter, let me know in the comments. If you're on Facebook, just type it in the comments, or you can just message me. We'll see if anybody wants to jump on. Let me look in here. Arsenio Jackson. Roy, what's up, man? Arsenio, appreciate you tuning in. All right, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. But I just had to go through that. So, and if you, in order to spot a credit report scam, exorbitant prices, claiming they can completely remove your mistakes, changing your social to an EIN, or keeping you from educating yourself and talking to the bureau. Those are 3 key ways to identify a credit report scam. Now, if you want to learn more about preparing your own credit and you're looking for information to educate yourself and empower yourself, let me know. I'll show you what I'm using, and hope you guys have a good afternoon.